Yo, yo, it's better late than never, too. Ground up money. Hey, yo, duct tape, saran wrap. This a different type rap. I'ma fabricate a little bit.
Crazy world. What's going on in the battle rap world, man? This quarantine, I saw DNA versus John.
That was cool.
What about that?
I saw Tay Rock versus Mike P.
And
Geechee versus Jerry West. That was dope.
I didn't see that one yet.
Geechee versus Jerry, I haven't seen yet. I listened to Tay Rock versus Mike P. And I saw DNA versus John.
You saw Rex and Ill Will?
No.
Yo, you saw when Rex grabbed the joint?
When he grabbed the police tape?
The police tape? That shit was crisscross miggity mac.
Do you know like Rex is, I don't even know if to call it exposure, because I don't think he gives a shit. But
it was all from a
that
song.
verse was from a music video.
They did it line by line with the whole music video. That shit had me rolling when I saw it. Like, yo, this shit is hilarious. and that's a battle he owed to ARP.
That's a battle he owed.
Oh, man. I was like, Rex is the GOAT.
Yo, we gotta stop giving people props for that, man. But is that okay? Like, if I had a verse,
what did he do?
He basically used
the verse. It's a mixtape. Mixtape bars is something you got to deal with, fam. It's from a video. You use a verse from a music video.
Nothing changed. Exactly. It was just more aggression when he did the battle rap version.
He just overperformed it.
Yeah.
Pat, is that cool? Because I feel like you do that sometimes.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I only did that once, and only a couple bars. It just happened to be the math. No, but you know what it is? I explained it to Matt before. I did a battle in Sweden, and the camera fucked up, so they only saved one round, and they said they weren't even going to end up putting it out. So I had like 4 bars. I said, I'm going to use it. And then when the battle dropped, they're like, nope, let me release that footage to fuck Pat over.
Oh, yeah, they did. So basically, when I battled Shotty Horror is like, yo, how gangster could you be if Pat Stay wrote bars, used bars on you that he wrote for me?
Damn.
I was like, damn, that's crazy. That was kind of crazy.
Mixtape bars is something you got to deal with.
You got to deal with something, but I feel like you do that in other cases too. There's certain times where you would go into like a style pattern for your flow. And really? I'm like, I don't know. It sounds like it could be a song, it could be a verse that you got on something else. But there are moments where like you go into like Pat Stay, motherfucker, you start going into your shit, and I'm like, did he write that for the battle? Did he just intentionally just like switch his whole shit up real quick?
I think like if I did it again, it wouldn't have been like intentional, maybe just like a flow or like a line. But the truth is, I don't really watch back my battles that much. So like when people quote a line of mine, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that. So I think, yeah, it's not something I would normally do. If I did it maybe like once or something like that, and like I said, maybe like a flow or some type of shit. But I wouldn't use like a punchline that on the next person type of shit.
Well,
maybe by accident.
I know Rex is infamous for using mixtape bars, right? But lately, Twerk has been getting a lot of flack for reusing battle bars.
Right.
What do y'all think about that? Does it take away from his legacy?
I mean, ultimately, it does, because nobody wants to feel like, yo, you're reusing material on me that you used on somebody else or whatever. The Pat Stay situation, that stuff wasn't out. But in his situation, he's doing it with battles that's already out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they might not have gotten them.
You feel like he just don't care because he obviously knows he said these bars before. So
Yeah.
like, is this something like he's just like I just don't give a fuck, or you think it's happening accidentally?
I don't think it's happening accidentally. There's no way it could be happening accidentally. You know what I mean? Well, then again, let me not say that.
When people let you get away with things, when people let you get away with things once, then you can do it as much as you want, especially if you're a star. And
Right.
The real question is, I guess, are the people going to say something about it? Be like, hey, you know, as much as we love you, we would appreciate if whatever, or are they just going to be like, because, you know, you see how we all like, we are like, Rex is the GOAT. And that's why this stuff keeps happening because we're like, yeah, go Rex. So he thinks it's kind of cool. So he does it again, comes out and gets props from everyone. When really we don't think it's that cool, but it's funny, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
I always said he's the GOAT because he got away with it.
So are we perpetuating it by like really not putting our foot down? Like, yo, that shit whack, man. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah, I think it should be spoken on, and it really depends on the battle. To be honest with you, like, you know, like if Twerk, say I haven't heard Twerk do it, to be honest with you, but to say he battled some guy in his IG, whatever, you know what I mean. But if he went and battled Lux and then went and battled Daylight and used the same shit, then yeah, it's like, come on, bro, like you got paid good for that, right?
Right.
Also, you know, there was like a rumor, I don't know how true it is, that he was paid for a battle
online battle. Yeah, an online battle.
Do you think that's true?
And that he no-showed an online battle?
I don't know nothing about it. I just heard about it. I didn't really check.
Yo, Twerk, we need you on the show, bro. We need to clear some of these things up, son.
Yeah, I want to talk, man, because I'm a huge fan of Twerk. So you
That's
know, just
crazy.
seeing stuff like this, I'm just like, well, I mean, I don't know.
Who's complaining? Who's complaining?
The fan.
Oh, okay.
The fans like why am I hearing this twice? And I guess you would have to be like a real fan of that particular battler to know they're reusing old shit.
Yeah.
Because most of us we be like, oh, that shit is fire. We don't know that he's got a battle that has like 11,000 views with the same verse on it. You know what I'm saying?
It really be the fans pointing it out, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known unless I seen people put it together compilations of the repeat bars, and it brought it to my attention because I probably wouldn't have noticed, to be honest.
It's crazy that there's a compilation.
Yeah.
You can't get nothing by. You can't get nothing by these people. First of all, I wanted to say I think Twerk is probably the best in battle rap, or has the potential to be. He has the potential to be.
Wait! I gotta stop you there. You can't be the best doing stuff like that. Most electrifying. He is one of the people that, like, before he raps, if you pay attention to like what's going on, usually his opponents are not getting love because they're just waiting for him to rap. Like, you watch these battles, there's a lot of times where people are just
Well, see, that's why I'm asking. I mean, does it affect your legacy? It obviously does, because your opinion is, hey, you can't be the best if you're doing this.
Yeah,
that's
real.
That's why I said, though, potential to be. I think potential to be is a good, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's not over for him. It's definitely not over for him.
Yeah,
He got a long ways to go, but we don't want to see that though. We don't really want battle rappers to be reusing their shit. Like, we don't really want that.
I feel like the best people, I think this is common knowledge or like opinion amongst battle rappers, but I think that the very, very top guys aren't as difficult to beat as the guys under it. You know what I mean? And I don't want to throw anyone under the bus or like, not under the bus, but I don't want to like discredit anyone, but like, hey, so much props to Mook. He's amazing, flawless in so many ways, but I think I'd have a way better chance beating him than a Rum Nitty or a Twerk, on his game.
You know what? We say that until it happens.
But wait, why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Well, I mean, for two different reasons. I mean, the first one is I don't think that there's much that Mook can do to me, and Lux too. And I think that he's just such a star, man. These guys are both absolute stars. They're so electrifyingly amazing, right? But I don't think there's much they can do to me. Whereas, like, I don't know. I think Shine and like Twerk and people like that are just more dangerous in so many other ways. I mean, that's just me. I think that I would beat Lux one move convincingly, like very convincingly.
Even if he came with the suit and was like, "Yo, Pat, your pops was a lost nigga." I don't know, Pat. I don't know if you want to see that Lux right there, B.
Yeah, no. But real talk, like it is seeming like the people at the top are not as invincible as they've been made out to be, and there's a lot of up and comers that have there's so much of fan favorites that they could choke a whole round and people will still give them still make the battle 3-0.
Yeah.
We're seeing this a lot.
Yeah.
So if Twerk isn't the best, who is the best out of all these guys, these new guys or whatever? What is it?
The only way to find out is for us to have like a tournament. Yeah, I got the bright idea shit in here. It's for us to have a tournament and find out who's the best. Because
would you say Geechee Gotti though? Because he's one of the guys that don't recycle. He comes up 100% prepared every round. He basically is always on point. He battles the best dudes. You know what I mean? And he just basically beat Twerk in their last battle, and they were fighting, I guess, for the face and stuff. So would Geechee be the best, or the crown the best right now, or nah?
Geechee's amazing.
Yeah.
I think for me personally, because this is the type of rapper I am, I like to pick people apart, choose angles that really deteriorate their character and just like make them look foolish, humiliate them, and and psychologically fuck with them too. Yeah. I would have a real hard time battling Geechee because what do I do to Geechee? He's the same character all the time. What do I do? The typical, oh, you're rapping about the gang shit. You're not really this person. Let's make a fun. Like there's not much angles to really use on him that I can think of off top. You know what I mean? Whereas like a Danny Myers, you could write 10 fucking rounds for him. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, I was at the Danny battle. Oh my god.
Yeah, yo, legendary.
That shit was crazy.
That line was crazy. Yeah,
I gotta give you props, Pat, because you're one of the people when I started to kind of lose my way and get caught up with what these new guys are doing and all that stuff. You're kind of one of the people that showed me like, yo, you can be yourself and 3-0 one of these dudes. Like, you don't have to stop joking. You don't have to do it. And fans will tell you this all day long. No jokes, please, no jokes. Just don't joke this time. And it's like, bro, if I could say something about you and make people laugh about you, like, why not? Like, you know what I mean?
No one likes to be humiliated, bro. No one.
Nobody likes to get laughed at.
No one. You can spit a crazy bar at me. I'll be like, oh, but what's the difference? We say some funny ass shit that they leave and their homeboys are calling them that nickname for the next 6 months. That's more effective. Seriously. And you know what? I tried it numerous times. I went to New Jersey and battled DNA, and my first round was just all aggressive, like bar shit. Everyone's like, don't come here and joke. So I listened to them and I did it. Not one reaction. Second round, all jokes. They loved it. I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing that again. You know what I mean?
You know what? I said that versus John. I said, niggas say I don't got bars. Fuck out of here. Them niggas lying. Sometimes I spit punches so deep you don't get the line. But if I tell a motherfucking joke, you gonna get it fine. Like,
yes. Yo, and that's why I said in my blog, man, it's so frustrating because I've said some dope-ass schemes, dope-ass punches, and the crowd doesn't do anything. And I'm like, okay, so stop telling me, oh, Pat only got jokes and you got no bars, and then I drop a joke and you lose your mind. It's like, man, it's because they just want us for what we are. And plus, me and you, Matt, we happen to be like 6 foot 6'2", 6'3", 4', 5", and like 250 pounds. So it also helps when you can be hilarious and way bigger than people too.
Exactly. It's like you're pointing down, like look at you, look at you.
Yeah, high five, little bit. It's that much humiliating. You know what I mean?
Right. So what is it against? Why do people have something against joking in battle rap?
Why do they?
Yeah. What is it?
I think that's
what's the reason?
URL thing, man. Because I think URL is mostly known for gun rap. So when you come and joke, it's considered like not great. But I love joking personally because people tell me the same thing. Like, oh, Misfit, you got jokes, but we want to hear bars. I personally like to be more versatile and have everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, that's what I like to watch. Like, yeah, bars are great. I love it. I love how people can think of this witty shit, but also, like, laughing is fucking great. Like, who doesn't like to laugh?
Who doesn't like to laugh? Right?
Laugh, exactly.
So for me, jokes are a huge part of battle rap, and I love it. I would prefer somebody to say, like, yo, because to this day, people always bring up certain things that I said. Like in the Miss Hustle battle, with the beats, when I pulled out the iPad. That's legendary because it was fucking hilarious.
Right.
And then people always bring up, the Lucky when I was battling Fashion because it's hilarious. And, and it was true. So it's like, if you can bring that out, then that shit, I love it, man. I'm not against it, but I do feel like in URL, they have set like such a expectation on gun bars and stuff like that, which is why I think it's super dope when Pat comes over to URL and remains the same. That's what makes
we talked about this many times on the show. How is Pat stay arguably undefeated on URL, and he doesn't stick to none of the typical URL shit,
which is perfect for me. Like, I don't want to see you blend in with what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want you to give us exactly why people like you. You know what I mean? Why you're good. Keep your, you know what I mean? Because I think that's where battle rappers lose themselves. And I could even say that for myself, where people like kind of not force me, but it makes me think, when people be like, oh, you, like when my first debut in URL, they was like, yo, you better just bar. So like, even I was psyching myself out, like, damn, I just gotta keep bars. And then I was just like, I'm gonna do what the fuck people got, what got me here. You know what I mean?
Right. Why not?
Also, like, there's something about just having, like, I'm a happy dude. I can't even go act like ever since, especially like, my son, and just, I feel like even beyond that, ever since I let my guard down as a man, and I know that's shit, I just became invincible and free, and not walking around defensive and with a chip on my shoulder, or having feeling the need to act a certain way around certain people. And I'm just like, I'm Pat. I love the joke. I love to be, and it made me invincible. So and that humor just comes with it naturally. I couldn't see myself like going up there being too serious. I don't even want to do a battle that's that serious. You know what I mean? I'd rather, battle a transgender woman or do a compliment battle.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas.